Hey there. I don't even know what day of quarantine I'm in. I think I'm in day 20. 19 or 20. I just realized that my hair is just a complete mess. I apologize. So it's 5 o'clock in the evening. I obviously did not do daily devotions earlier today. It is April 2nd. We are in my birthday month. Hooray. I did not sleep very well last night, and then this morning I had an ozone IV treatment. So we're trying to make sure that I have oxygenated blood and nutrients and NAD and all the things that help me stay healthy, support my immune system. But the downside is that NAD kind of wipes me, and so I did the IV in the morning and then I slept this afternoon, and I didn't sleep very well last night. So I actually only worked for about 4 hours today, which I kind of needed a day that I didn't do too much. So today's daily devotion, I didn't even look. I'm so sorry. I'm not very prepared, but I wanted to get it out today. The other thing too is I wanted to show you how, this is real life, being how we are now. And I think that I had somebody send me a private message saying, you should make all your videos more uplifting and you should do your hair and wear some makeup. And I said, well, A, I don't wear makeup. That's not how I'm put together. And B, I can't be anything other than myself. I could pretend and I could play a role, but I don't think that's beneficial to anybody. Why would I pretend? I have great days. I have daily devotionals that I've posted that I'm very proud of. They're very uplifting. They're very thought-provoking. Great. But I am a human being, and we are in quarantine. And yes, I have days that are a little bit less upbeat. I think I'm a fairly positive person by nature, but I struggle with things. I'm not perfect. And I think the thing that people think if you're posting spiritual, uplifting stuff online is that you have to be perfect for it all the time. You have to be on. Well, A, I'm not monetized. This is not a profession for me. This is part of what I do for myself and for other people. I'm being real. And I want everybody to know that they're not alone, that life is a struggle. This is hard. We are spiritual beings living in a physical existence. That definition right by itself means life is hard. Being a spiritual being on the other side, it's different. It's different. Their manifestation is different than ours. We have nitty-gritty dirt to deal with. And what's going on in our world right now and people coming into a place of awareness of things is real. Now, there are those that are apparently still burying their head in the sand, i.e. Governor of Georgia. I have no explanation for that. But I can only be real. And that's all I want to be for y'all. I only want to be real. I want to be able to tell you that yes, it's hard, but you can overcome it, and that there are real tools and tips and ways of thinking about things that can help you. And these are all things that I was taught and I have learned, and I continue to learn more and new things. I recommend everybody read Brene Brown's books. She has like 4 or 5 of them now. They're all magnificent. She is a scientific researcher, and she has the data and the research about being real and being there for each other. And it's kind of funny because I've read her stuff and I'm like, I've been saying this for years and I'm not a scientist, but she's right. You have to be yourself. You have to be authentic and real. And me putting on makeup and having a facade every single day isn't helping me, and it's not helping you. It means I'm putting on an act and I'm pretending. And me putting on an act and pretending doesn't do anything for me. I can guarantee you that does nothing for me. And I don't understand how it would help you. I want to be somebody that you can say, hey, I watched that lady's daily devotional and she said things that help me and help me be real with myself and help me overcome whatever it is that you're overcoming. You know, I want to be that person, but I also don't want a limelight. I don't want somebody shining a light on me saying, oh, look at how inspiring you are. No, I don't need that. I don't want that. I want to hopefully help somebody down the road. So today's daily devotion is your criticism undermining someone or something? And I think that plays very much into that instant message I got not very long ago. Somebody was critical. They're like, oh, I like your video, but, well, that criticism did nothing. It mostly made my gears turn around and around and around going, why did you feel like you needed to say that? Like, the devotion that you made the comment on was not a bad one at all, I thought. And not every daily devotion is going to be for every person, right? Like, I might ramble on for 3 minutes about something you have absolutely no interest in or something that you have figured out a long time ago, and that's good, and that's okay. But when I talk to y'all through daily devotion, when I read a prayer and have a theme and talk about these things, these are things that I usually have kind of somebody I'm talking to. And so, person who instant messaged me, I'm talking to you. You need to understand that these are not about being perfect and being 100% positive all the time. My daily devotions are prayers and thoughts and ways of lifting your spirit in a real way. I am not a motivational speaker. I am not Brene Brown that goes on stage and makes it all shiny and wear makeup and have this perfect facade all the time. I'm a regular Joe Blow person. I'm a mother of 2, a stepmother of 2, making that 4. I am an artist. I'm a creator. I'm a health coach. I do venipuncture and IV. I'm an office manager. I am an ex-school teacher, a veteran school teacher of public high school for many years. I am a regular Joe Blow person. I've never not had a job. I've always had to work my whole life since I was 15. I have never had somebody hand me $1 million and say, here, just sit around and create. I've always had to overcome obstacles because that is life. We overcome obstacles that come our way and we grow and become better human beings. My journey is giving me to a place where I can give it back. That's how I view my journey. Everything that has happened to me, it gives me something that I can help someone else with. It's not all about me. You know, I remember Papa telling me that when I was a kid, when I was struggling with something. He goes, okay, stop. That's your perception, but you are not the center of the universe. And the world is not going to revolve around you. So how do you turn that around? And he's absolutely right. Things that have happened to me, what can I do to help someone else because that happened to me? So this is what daily devotions are about. So today's theme is your criticism undermining someone or something. So anybody who's watching this, really think about when you're trying to help someone. I've done it too, and I've been hurtful to people, and I deeply regret any time I have ever done that, where I said something thinking I was being helpful, and it was critical. And I always kick myself when I realize I've done that. And I'm human, and I've done it and didn't realize I did it. And somebody had to come back and say, hey, Red, you know, that wasn't very nice. And I had to go, you're right. It wasn't very nice, and I am sorry. I am genuinely sorry. If I say I'm sorry, I am genuinely sorry. I'm not making that shit up. It took me my first 20 years of life to realize that I filled a role for other people. And when I was able to break through that and be me, authentically me, I'm not going to stop doing that just to present to you a facade on camera on YouTube. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to cheat you of the reality of life. And I'm not going to cheat myself. So I'm going to read from the evening, Thursday evening one in Imbolc. As the unfolding patterns of strength, I'm going to try to read. As the unfolding patterns of spring strengthen themselves, so I turn to my soul's teacher. Give me grace to see which of my own habitual patterns need to change from the circuit of this day. May I enter a wider arena with confidence and help. Stream of knowledge, you have filled me with the many experiences this spring day till I am overflowing. Now I enter the pool of your quiet patience. To refresh my being in the living waters of universal love, I turn to consider the loving light that illuminates the mysteries. So I'm going to leave you with that. Have a beautiful day, my friends. I'm sorry this is late. Have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow in prayer. Blessed be.